The Yankees' top-rated catching prospect happens to also be one of their most intriguing prospects, Donny Sands. The 21-year-old was drafted by the Yankees in the 8th round of the 2015 draft out of Tucson, Arizona's South Point Catholic High School. He impressed immediately, becoming a Gulf Coast League postseason All-Star selection in 2015. Sands is currently with Low-A affiliate Charleston. After that 2015 season, the Yankees had a new plan for their gap-to-gap hitting third baseman, convert Sands from an infielder to a catcher.
I like challenges, honestly. It was a challenge for me, and I remember I had that meeting and I kind of jumped right on board with it because I've always liked catching on you. It's like, you know, you're the dude back there and you got to be the one making the call. So, and, you know, I was fully on board.
We talk about the process and preparation. It's important for all these kids, but it's especially important for Donny. He was an infielder. We've converted him into a catcher because of kind of the tool set he has, and we think that he can grasp it and move fast, but he's never done it before, especially at this level, in this environment, under the lights in front of fans every single day for 140 games, bus rides. The stat line may not be what he wants, but he has to realize it's a process. I think you're going to see a ton of growth out of Donny from day one of this season to when we finish in September in terms of his ability to play catcher. And that's what we want to see. We want to see that progression and get him on his way up to the big leagues.
The game is beginning to slow down for the organization's 24th ranked prospect. Sands is not only learning the physical techniques of his new position, he's also learning how to work with pitchers and call games as well.
The coolest part for me is just learning all these guys, different personalities, what makes them mad, what makes them happy, you know, hanging out with them outside of the field. Some guys tell me to do certain things, and some guys, you know, say it's up to you. It's your game. You tell me what to do. So it's just learning really what takes these guys off and, you know, what you can do with these guys. But I think that's a cool part about making relationships and being, you know, the guy back there.
He transitioned very, very well. Holy cow, behind the plate, I trust everything. I mean, he's calling the game for me. I can go on the mound and not worry about what he's calling.
Donny is a guy that, you know, you want to have on your team. He's very coachable. You know, he's got a difficult task ahead of him, trying to, you know, switch positions and try to keep the offense going at the same time. But, you know, I tip my hat to him. He's done a great job so far of trying to stay focused.
The focus of the last year has been behind the dish, but Sands is still putting his work in at the plate. The catcher is heating up this spring and is batting a cool .280 with 20 RBIs in 150 at-bats.
I'm looking to do damage. Honestly, that's my main thing, looking to hit the ball as hard as I can, but also knowing now as a catcher the situations. It's kind of as third baseman, you go up and hit, and you don't have to worry about much stuff, but catching, you know, knowing what they're trying to do to you, and yeah, just trying to be a smart hitter and help the team.
He's got really, really good hand-eye coordination. He's got the ability to hit the ball on the barrel. You know, I think he wants to hit more home runs, but power is usually the last thing that comes. But he's got the ability to drive the ball gap to gap, and in the future he's gonna be a middle of the bat type player, drive-in runs, a threat to opposing teams.
I mean, he speaks for himself. He's a hitter for sure.
It has been an interesting ride for Sands, to say the least, but he has completely embraced his new position.
The preparation, that's my main goal for this year, is just being prepared as much as possible every game.
Donny's one of my best friends on the team. He has incredible makeup, incredible toughness. I mean, he's one of my roommates, so I get to see what he goes through every night and the recovery stuff he goes through, and just how much he's taken catching personal, and he wants to be the leader on the team. He takes it personal when a pitcher gives up a run because he thinks it's on him. So he has really good accountability, incredible leader, incredible hitter.
He's done a lot better job than most of doing that, and I think that speaks on the way he was brought up, his background, and, you know, the fact he's a tough kid and he wants to perform well. You know, he's very well liked by his teammates. He's a good teammate. You know, things like that are going to help him make that transition.